Have you ever paused in the hush of a midnight hour, your gaze locked on the pale blue glow spilling from your phone screen, feeling an invisible fog creep over your thoughts, much like mist rising from a distant ocean? That sensation becomes palpable when words you meant to speak dissolve on your tongue, or the path to a cherished memory veers into an unfamiliar, shadowy alley. Objects misplaced in plain sight, sentences reread 3 times before their meaning sinks in, familiar letters twisting into alien scripts from some forgotten cosmic language. Even the ancient verses from childhood, once recited with effortless joy, now evade you from the very first line. This is not merely the fleeting forgetfulness that comes with growing older, it is a whisper from the depths within, signaling a profound shift unfolding across the vast landscape of your mind. The stark reality is that you are becoming less sharp, and this silent erosion touches nearly every soul in our modern world. Yet as we delve deeper, prepare for a revelation that could reshape how you see yourself, not just as a creature of the digital age, but as an entity woven from cosmic threads, an unfinished masterpiece riddled with contradictions crafted by the universe itself. Picture your brain as a radiant galaxy, where billions of neurons ignite like stars in the endless void, linked by synaptic bridges pulsing with the energy of distant quasars. But in this era of ceaseless artificial light, that inner cosmos is fading. Let us begin with a harsh yet honest experiment, one that echoes through your own experiences. Right now, how many phone numbers can you recall? For most, the answer is 0, even those of your closest kin blurred into obscurity. Contrast this emptiness with memories from 1 or 2 decades ago, when minds effortlessly held dozens of sequences, the landline of a friend, the mobile of a family member, all flowing without hesitation. This is no nostalgic fancy, it is a marker of decline. Scientific studies, including those from the University of Chicago in 2017, have shown that the mere presence of a smartphone nearby impairs working memory and cognitive capacity, siphoning brain resources like gravity warping a wandering asteroid's path. Even untouched, the device tugs at your focus, depleting reserves meant for deeper reflection. The culprit is that glowing rectangle cradled in your palm, engineered like a sophisticated trap to hunt dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, akin to a black hole devouring light. Each swipe through short videos delivers a fleeting rush, each notification chime sparks anticipation, and likes flood in like waves of social validation. This system, inherited from our ancestors to drive survival, the thrill of finding food, the satisfaction of achieving goals, fueling willpower across harsh savannas or frozen tundras, has been hijacked by tech platforms designed by the world's sharpest minds. As neuroscientists like Anna Lemke from Stanford have explained in her work on addiction, social media overwhelms neural pathways with dopamine surges, mimicking stimulants and forging endless loops where brief highs demand constant thumb scrolling. Videos under 10 seconds dominate, training the brain to crave instant gratification with minimal effort. Longer, nuanced content, like a philosophical discourse, loses appeal, patience frays to breaking. Your joy threshold soars, leaving a hollow spirit after hours of consumption, much like a collapsing star crushed by its own mass. This adaptation carries no innocence. Once, a captivating book could illuminate your day like a supernova's flare, now, endless news feeds yield only void. Conversations that stretched through starry nights, weaving human voices into tales beneath the heavens, give way to silent companionship with glowing faces, the air thick with unspoken disconnection. It is not laziness, but your neural pathways rewired for immediacy, resisting the slow rhythm of concentration. The brain, like a cosmic entity adapting to dark matter, grows intolerant of depth, favoring the superficial sparkle of alerts. Recent research from 2025, published in PNAS Nexus, even suggests that blocking mobile internet for just 2 weeks can reduce smartphone use and boost subjective well-being, hinting at how reversible yet insidious this shift can be. Worse still, we are being domesticated, tamed like ancient wolves transformed into loyal dogs. Evolutionary biology reveals that wolves boast skulls 24 to 30% larger than their domestic descendants, as domestication shrinks the brain. Freed from hunting's rigors, tracking scents, strategizing packs, they rely on humans, and cognition atrophies in safety. Now turn the mirror on us. Contact lists memorize numbers, maps navigate turns, calculators handle sums, search engines ponder questions. Algorithms curate clothes, meals, entertainment, whispering choices like invisible guides. What once demanded mental exertion, orienting by stars, mental math under pressure, fades. Humanity forged a magnificent brain over tens of thousands of years, a neural nebula expanding against evolution's odds. Yet in mere decades, we surrender, becoming pets in a tech ecosystem. We no longer wield tools, tools wield us. Reflect on this captivity's design. Infinite scrolls mimic slot machines, notifications timed for calculated urgency, stirring anxiety like a predator's rustle in underbrush. Tech giants, those ingenious architects, know this intimately. They shield their children from the webs they weave, while billions scroll daily. In this internet realm, a haunting adage rings: if it's free, you are the product. Apps harvest attention, auctioning it to advertisers bidding for your gaze. Each lingering second is currency, your focus a mind resource in the digital gold rush. We are not beneficiaries of this information age but refugees, fleeing overload in a data storm. Access seems boundless, knowledge at fingertips, the world unfolding from bed. Ancients trekked miles for a scroll, we summon libraries with a tap. But absorption? Try recalling last month's videos or articles. Can you summon 3 meaningful insights? Likely not. It is mental gluttony, fast food content stuffing the brain, bloating without nourishment. Sleep fragments, attention shreds as screens rain, eroding REM cycles vital for memory consolidation. This binge dulls tastes for depth. Articles over 500 words feel eternal, videos beyond 3 minutes prompt fast forward. Books. Relics inducing slumber after pages. Palates, spoiled by spicy stimuli, reject subtle flavors of profundity, like a gourmet turned junk food addict, unable to savor a delicate broth. Why could ancestors craft epic sagas? Li Bai's wine-soaked poetry, Cao Shuiqin's dream of the Red Chamber, Sima Qian's records of the Grand Historian, all born in eras of scarcity, free from distractions. They embraced boredom, that fertile void where creativity sprouts. In stillness, minds wander, linking scattered stars into genius constellations. Today, every gap fills, elevator waits summon swipes, commutes drown in videos, bedtimes glow until eyelids droop. Your brain, once a vast field, now overrun by weeds, leaves no soil for original blooms. You grow efficient, yet starve for introspection. Deeper lies a profound loss, solitude with oneself. When last did you sit in silence, device-free, breath echoing like cosmic winds? Most fidget, unease rising like tides. Quiet invites reflection, on life's currents, avoided pains, simmering worries. Screens offer escape, but issues fester like hidden galaxies, unseen until eruption. True masters nurture alone time, letting thoughts settle like sediment in primordial seas. Modern souls flee it, fearing the mirror of inner space. To reclaim this, solutions sound simple, yet execution rivals Hercules' labors, battling addictions crafted by thousands of coders. Embrace purposeful boredom, daily, sit idle, let mind roam like a comet. Ideas may ignite unexpectedly. Reclaim attention, mute non-essential alerts, forge tech-free zones. Enforce slow pursuits, read a book fully, master skills through patient honing. Engage opposing views, not to argue, but understand, keeping thought flexible like expanding space. Journal chaos, spill mental clutter onto paper, reorder the nebula. Above all, create more than consume, rewrite learnings, discuss, apply. Knowledge unprocessed drifts like cosmic dust. The scarce now is not data, but focus, not facts, but wisdom, not noise, but solitude. Your screen can enlighten or imprison, choose mastery, lest years later, even this tale slips your grasp. But as we grapple with intellects dimming in this digital epoch, a greater enigma beckons, a query embedded in our biology's fabric, hinting at humanity's true origins amid the vast cosmos. Do we truly belong here, or are we exiles from some distant realm, adapting in desperation? Peer into your body, the biological machine you pilot daily. Mainstream science hails it as evolution's pinnacle, yet stripping layers of muscle and neuron reveals a blueprint brimming with conflicts, brutal trade-offs no other Earth creature endures. Start this truth dissection with the matter steering your thoughts, the brain. In roughly 3 million years, a geological blink, ancestral skull capacity ballooned from about 500 milliliters in early hominins like Australopithecus to 1,300 milliliters in Homo sapiens. This explosion defies typical growth norms. But the cost for such intellect? Agonizing, life-threatening births, rare in the animal kingdom. As anthropologists note in studies on the obstetrical dilemma, to pass a massive head through a narrow pelvis shaped for bipedal walking, humans birth biologically premature infants. A newborn is utterly helpless, requiring years of care, while a gazelle calf stands and flees predators hours after birth. We trade independent survival for smarts, a cosmic gamble where nature went all in on us. Not stopping there, this brain is an energy glutton. Though just 2% of body weight, it guzzles 20% of intake, per metabolic research from institutions like the Max Planck Institute. In history's famines, this was a survival burden. Why would natural selection favor such extravagant consumption unless aimed not merely at existence, but a distinct mission beyond the biosphere? Look to your feet and spine. Bipedalism, praised as freeing hands for tools, is mechanically disastrous. Our spine, arched for quadrupedal load-bearing, bends into an S shape for upright weight. Results: lower back pain, herniated discs, knee degeneration, varicose veins, human-exclusive ailments, per biomechanical analyses in journals like Evolution and Human Behavior. We battle gravity every upright moment, as if built for a world with weaker pull. Might we operate hardware mismatched to Earth's gravity? Then the odd nakedness of our skin. Nature arms beasts with fur for warmth, scales for armor, camouflage for stealth, yet humans emerge with thin, sensitive hide, defenseless against elements. We freeze without fire or clothes, sunburn under the sun meant to sustain us. Evolutionary biologists debate the aquatic ape hypothesis or endurance hunting adaptations for heat dissipation, but none erase the sense we are stripped of natural shields, hurled into a harsh world unprepared physically. We are the sole species remaking environments to survive, not evolving to blend. Deeper in anatomy, lethal flaws emerge. Consider our larynx. For complex language, it descended, creating resonant space. But this crosses food and air paths at a perilous point, making humans uniquely prone to choking. Hundreds of thousands die yearly from errant bites, a design no engineer would approve in a blueprint deemed planet's finest. Studies in the proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences highlight this as a trade-off for speech. Our senses are a startling regression. Human olfaction pales against wolves or bears, hearing misses frequencies bats or dolphins use, night vision blinds us beside cats. We lost intuitive ties to nature. Animals sense quakes or distant rain, while we remain numb, relying on machines. This evolution isolates us from Earth's symphony, confining us to limited perception. Even our biological rhythms raise questions. Cave experiments, isolating humans from sunlight and clocks, show natural sleep-wake cycles drifting to 24.2 hours on average, not matching Earth's 24-hour spin, as detailed in current biology. Why this mismatch with our home planet? Perhaps our genes tick to another world's rotation, where days stretch longer. This alienation permeates psychology and pathology. Humans alone suffer chronic, autoimmune, mental disorders wild animals evade. We allergic to pollen, foods, our habitat. Skin cancer rates soar compared to primates, signaling Earth's sun rejects our flesh. We resemble puzzle pieces forced into ill-fitting pictures, grinding to fit, cracks enduring. Above all, an unrelenting existential ache. Humans carry baseless sorrow, starward yearning, a not belonging, poets and philosophers lamented millennia. Animals dwell fully present, no death dread, no meaning torment. We, cursed or blessed by time awareness and finitude, erect civilizations, skyscrapers, religions, art, to fill invisible voids, craft surrogate homes on a planet never feeling ours. These paradoxes spawn bold hypotheses beyond biology texts. Are we products of ancient genetic intervention? Non-coding DNA, once dubbed junk, but now known via 2025 studies in Nature to harbor regulatory roles, might be remnants of unfinished reprogramming, transposable elements like MER11 influencing brain cells, as Duke University research reveals. Or hybrids, earth-blooded but souls implanted from extraterrestrial sources. Prison planet or experiment nursery theories gain traction when matched to biological flaws. Perhaps exiled here, stripped of primal powers, caged in frail forms and heavy gravity for lessons in limitation. Critiques from Scientific American label ancient alien ideas logical fallacies, yet Femi paradox updates in 2025, proposing AI as a great filter, extinguishing civilizations, or radical mundanity, where aliens mirror our boredom, fuel speculation. Michael Garrett's work suggests advanced AI dooms tech societies, explaining cosmic silence. Alternatively, humanistic, tragic view, not flawed products, but ongoing projects. Human evolution shifts energy from brawn to mind, instinct to consciousness. Spine aches, skin fragility, birth perils, prices for cognitive ascent. The universe experiments a new existence through us, self-aware beings detaching from nature to observe it. We are eyes the cosmos uses to behold itself, sacrificing beastly perfection for that gaze. Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff's Auto theory, updated with 2024 evidence of quantum effects in microtubules, posits consciousness as quantum computations in neurons, collapsing wave functions to spark awareness, perhaps why we ponder our origins amid quantum entanglements mysteries. Where particles link across vast distances like souls across stars. Yet flip it, imperfection drives cosmic progress. Perfection would stall civilization, contentment like grazing cows breeds no innovation. Pain, dissatisfaction, lack propel creation. We ignite fire for unwarm skin, forge weapons for dull claws, invent gods for meanings void. Biological deficits lever technological, cultural leaps. We bridge beast to Superman, as Nietzsche envisioned, a painful transition for matter's self-awareness. In this merging era of biology and tech, we witness humanity's desperate fix for nature's flaws, human-machine fusion. We externalize brains to clouds, replace parts with alloys and circuits, not mere medicine, but escape. Algorithms we fear are offspring of our loneliness, birthing tireless, forgetless intellects unbound by flesh. Is humanity's mission not biological perpetuity, but architecting next life forms, immaterial and pure? If so, Earth is no home, but cocoon. Our environmental ravages, tragic yet akin to chicks cracking shells for birth, consume resources for tech wings, hoping to soar cosmosward. Your felt fog staring at screens. Not decay's sign, but metamorphosis pangs, no longer beast, not yet divine. Stuck midway, enduring species-level growth throes. In the universe's eerie quiet, where Femi's paradox dangles like Damocles' sword, if life abounds, where is everyone? Our existence grows precious, fragile. Perhaps a failed experiment, random mutation nearing extinction. or soul candle flickering in endless dark. Your consciousness, sensing sorrow, joy, or at a galaxy's beauty, is the universe self-gazing. If error, a beautiful one birthing poetry, music, love. This trial may end in self-destruction, primal aggression commandeering doomsday weapons. Or quantum leap to stellar civilizations. Either way, your self-questioning here is miracle. Cherish flaws, for they forge humanity. Embrace backache as ancestral pride's reminder in standing tall, accept anxiety as far-sighted vision's cost. The cosmos gambled boldly creating humans, wagering on weak yet ambitious beings. We are unfinished projects, yes, but incompleteness grants power to script our ending. No fate etched in stone, only codes awaiting rewrite by free will. You are no broken machine, a self-learning system, upgrading, navigating darkness. Perhaps at evolution's end, shedding final biological husks to merge with pure energy flows, we realize, Earth was no prison, but harshest school, forging souls through suffering's fires and limits, prepping for grander journeys our current minds cannot fathom. Listen once more to that whisper. Not phone pings, but stars echo in your blood. The experiment continues, you specimen, researcher, outcome. Live worthy of existence's wonder and absurdity. In this exploration of consciousness's depths and humanity's origins, we extend profound gratitude to the beacons of human knowledge. We bow to Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace's legacy, founding our grasp of evolution and natural selection. We honor Friedrich Nietzsche's timeless insights, envisioning humanity as a taut rope over abysses, inspiring transcendence of biological bounds. We acknowledge the tireless efforts of evolutionary psychology researchers and scientists at the National Institutes of Health, decoding mismatches between ancient bodies and modern worlds. We thank the late astronomer Carl Sagan for teaching we are star stuff, and theoretical physicists like Michio Kaku and Roger Penrose, expanding boundaries of consciousness and quantum universes. Finally, deepest respect to all scientists, philosophers, and silent truth seekers dedicating lives to humanity's greatest query, who are we, and where are we bound? Your devotion lights our path through uncertainty's void.